Did you know that just one more star better review on Yelp can increase your business up to 15% per month? It's crazy to think that how reviews, how much they can negatively or positively impact your restaurant. Just one bad review can steer someone away to go somewhere else. And even in the same location, they can be on the way there, they see a bad review, and they don't want to go. It's just crazy to think that how much that affects. But it's also the other way around. If you have good reviews, people want to come to your place. And that's just what we're here at Overview Consulting to talk about, how much it can affect how much business you get. It's been fairly difficult to come across a really good review in the past year. Due to COVID-19, a lot of restaurants have had to change the way they operate, whether it's masks, limited seating, changing the cleanliness of the restaurant. It's been very difficult on some people, and some restaurants have even had to go out of business. And that, here at Overview Consulting, is the last thing we want to see happen. We are here to help in any way we can to make sure that is the absolute last thing that could happen. We started our company in April of 2020, a little bit about a month after the pandemic started. We started it here in Carrollton, Georgia, where me and my 6 associates are all from. We knew a lot of the local business owners and just couldn't stand to see them suffer like this. It was detrimental to us. Whether you're a small company starting up, a small company starting to decline a little bit, or even a big corporation noticing a little bit of a decline, we're always here to help. We're here to get those bad reviews, turn them into good reviews. A little over a year ago in March of 2020, the coronavirus pandemic started. This was causing a lot of restaurants to shut down, and that's just something me and my 6 partners could not stand. So we did the best thing that we thought we could do possible, open Overview Consulting. We wanted to help any way we could. We hated seeing these small businesses, even the large corporations, shut down in such a timely manner like this, and especially for something so uncalled for. So we took action as right when we could. My role in the consulting company is very unique, I believe. Most of the time I go around to restaurants, eat at them, talk to maybe customers and employees, seeing if there's anything I think I could do for them to help improve their business. And if there is, I try to talk to managers and owners to see if they would like to do business with us. And that's my way of trying to go out and get business instead of just letting it come to me. For 4 years of my life, I was a server at various different restaurants around this area. Tav, Irish Bread Pub, and Nama. So I feel like I, as an individual who's been a server for that long, has seen the ins and outs of how a restaurant is run, how the cleanliness should be, how the employees should treat their customers. I feel like I have a first-hand approach at what it means to run a good restaurant. Nama Asian Fusion, located on Adamson Square in Carrollton, Georgia, is one of my favorite places to eat. They've been open for about 3 years now, a little bit over 3 years, and it's honestly one of the best places to eat in Carrollton. I think, in my opinion at least. If you want to order something good from there, you either get their fried rice, egg rolls, or something from their world-famous sushi bar. They also have a rooftop bar with great live music every now and then, and really good scenery at nighttime. The 2 competitors for Nama Asian Fusion, in my opinion, would be both the City Tavern and the Irish Bread Pub. Although these restaurants are both bar-style type foods with burgers, wraps, wings, things like that, and nothing like the food at Nama, which is Asian food like fried rice and shrimp, chicken, sushi. Very different, but located in the same square. So this poses a threat for the convenience of just going to the square and being able to eat. That is the only reason I would say that those 2 restaurants are competitors with Nama. One strength that Nama has is their quality of sushi. I have personally eaten their sushi many times and it is absolutely delicious. They recently just opened a new sushi bar downstairs, so they have a whole station just to prepare their sushi. Ashley from Yelp stated, "The sushi was served with 8 rolls and contained cream cheese, tuna, shrimp, tempura, avocado, and tempura crunch on top. The roll was good." So see, a lot of people think that their sushi is very exquisite. Another strength for Nama is their location. They're located right in the heart of Carrollton in Adamson Square, right around all the other bars and restaurants to where you can just walk around. It's also next to a stage to where if there's live music down there, you can leave Nama and just walk down there and listen to some music. Christine from Yelp said, "It's also in the heart of Carrollton, which is great to walk around after dinner." My personal favorite strength of Nama Asian Fusion is their bar scene. I personally think they have the best bar scene located in the square and even maybe in Carroll County. It's great. They have 3 floors, a rooftop bar, a bar on the 2nd floor with family games such as shuffleboard and ring toss. and it's great for the people just to have fun and play some games at the bar. Amber from Yelp said, "My husband and I had reservations for an early dinner on Friday night, and after we went to the rooftop bar for drinks, we love the rooftop bar." One of the weaknesses for Nama would be their food pricing. Me and a bunch of other people also think that their food is very overpriced. You can go to another local Japanese restaurant and get sushi for about a quarter of the price that you get it from a Nama, and that's a little sad. That needs to be fixed. Brittany from Yelp said, "The sushi is overpriced. The specialty rolls were very small for how much they cost." Another weakness for Nama would be their ethics, as is a weakness for a lot of restaurants in Carrollton. Tim from Yelp said, "There were 3 girls vocally telling people, including the staff, that they were 19 and 20 years old. That didn't stop them from selling them wine for the bottle for $10. This can be a very big issue for restaurants. This can cause them to get into lots of trouble, which could cause them to lose their alcohol license, which would really cause them to lose business for a long time, which would be very detrimental to Nama. A huge weakness for Nama would be their rude staff. I looked through many reviews and saw many bad reviews about their rude staff. Tim said, "The owner was extremely rude, and so were the people behind the bar. Won't be returning." This is what happens when people experience rude staff. They won't return to the restaurant because they don't like how they were treated previously. This will also prevent people from coming in to begin with. If they look at Yelp and see that there are the staff that have been treating customers poorly, then they won't want to go to the restaurant and they'll end up going somewhere else. In my opinion, a huge opportunity for Nama would be introducing live music every weekend, maybe even Friday and Saturday if it's affordable. But live music will draw in a night crowd like nobody's business. People walking around the square will hear the live music and instantly go into Nama, this creating more business than you could ever see imaginable. People from other bars would walk out of the bars, close their tab, and go into Nama and give them business just to listen to live music. Even if it's not their type of music, people just like listening to it. Another good opportunity for Nama would be installing a bigger rooftop bar. The rooftop bar is a decent size, but it could be bigger. Also, the bar itself on the rooftop bar could be bigger. There's probably only 3 or 4 house taps up there that pour beer, and people sometimes have to go all the way downstairs to get a drink and then go all the way back upstairs. If they were able to build another bar and have more available drinks and extend the balcony a little bit so more people could sit out there, that would be a huge opportunity for Nama that they would need to take advantage of. This is the biggest opportunity I think Nama needs to take stand on, their bathroom situation. On busy nights, Nama can probably at nighttime get up to about 100 people, and yet they only have 2 bathrooms. They're non-general neutral bathrooms, so just anyone can go in, but still only 2 bathrooms for 3 levels worth of a restaurant. That is just ridiculous. Sometimes people have to wait 15, even 20 minutes in line before they can use the bathroom. And that's just not safe when people have been drinking alcohol or even just sitting there eating, just waiting in line for that long. That's just unacceptable. One of the threats I see for Nama is their customer service. As I look at the reviews, all I can see is people complaining about how their staff was treating them poorly. That is just unacceptable. If Nama's managers and owners were to sit their employees down and give them maybe a conduct training or some type of talk about how to treat customers, how to treat them with respect, how to treat them nicely, I think their business would shoot up a lot because people would enjoy coming in more if they were treated with a little bit more respect. A threat to Nama is also one of their weaknesses, which was menu prices. I believe if their menu prices were reduced, this would become much less of a threat. Some people try to avoid Nama, I know I do sometimes myself, because of their high prices on their menu. If some people are going through a tough time and trying to eat a little cheap, Nama needs to have at least some type of some things on their menu to where they're not as expensive to where people can afford to come eat there. Maybe if they just like coming there for the scenery, there's people should be able to come there and eat an affordable meal. The biggest threat, in my opinion, to Nama is who they sell alcohol to. If they were more strict on identification, they would avoid situations like the one Tim on Yelp talked about, where the 19 and the 20-year-old girls were drinking wine. That can be a huge liability to a restaurant and also cause people to not come due to the morality of it and it being illegal for that to happen. So that is a big situation that would have to be stopped. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And as you can see here, for strengths, I put good sushi, good location, good bar scene. For weaknesses, I put overpriced, not ethical, and rude staff. For opportunities, I put live music, bigger rooftop bar, and more bathrooms. And for threats, I put improved customer service, reduced menu prices, and more strict on IDs, which also falls under the ethical standpoint. In conclusion, the biggest aspect to get more business in a restaurant is managing your reviews. If you get better reviews, people are more likely to come to your restaurant. And if you get bad reviews, people are less likely to come. So if you treat your customers with respect and be polite to them and serve them as whatever they need, then you're more likely to get better reviews, with us causing more business. And if you get bad reviews, you can always reply to them from your owner's standpoint and tell them to come in and give them a meal for free, maybe show some courtesy. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed looking into Nama, looking into their strengths and weaknesses, and just seeing what we can fix to make that restaurant a better place than it already is. If there's anything me or anyone from my consulting company can help you with, answer any further questions, or do any more business with, you can always reach us at 770-485-2368 or email us at info.overviewconsulting.com, or even just go to our website at overviewconsulting.com and see if that'll answer any of your questions without even reaching out to us if you don't need to. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, everyone's been having to wear a mask mostly wherever you go. Some places don't require you wear it now, but still there are some places you will run into where you were needed. So our promotional item is the mask, as you can see in this picture, with our logo on it. If you're going to have to wear a mask, you might as well be repping your favorite consulting company, Overview Consulting.